Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Another top pick for today is a beautiful 1988 Lincoln Town Car Signature Edition. I found this car on Craigslist. It's in Kansas, just listed 4 days ago. Let's go check this wonderful car out. I'm a big fan of the Lincoln Town Car, always have been. You know, the Lincoln Town Car ran from 1981 to 2011 as a separate car line. And this here is the first generation that went from 1981 to 1989, and it was built off the Ford Panther platform that was shared with the Grand Marquis and the Crown Vic, two other very favorite cars of mine. If you haven't noticed already that my taste for automobiles is very eclectic, and if you think that's bad, you got to see my taste for music. So I will always show all different types of cars on this channel, and I hope you enjoy this one. The 1988 Signature Series Edition car was a separate upsell on the showroom floor. So it was a $2,400 upsell. It included the carriage roof, the aluminum wheels, which this car has, the JBL audio package. We'll look at that if it gets good interior. And then you had a choice of a leather interior or velour. And this car has the velour interior, which I'm really a fan of velour on older cars for a lot of reasons, and so I'm okay with velour interior. And had a leather-wrapped steering wheel. Had the 5.0-liter V8 engine, 150, 160 horsepower, depending on which state you lived in because of emissions. And yeah, this car is offered by a dealer. It appears to be a dealer. Provides a lot of nice photos, a really nice description, which is always welcomed. And a lot of times that Craigslist, what's nice about Craigslist is that they're a default site when you're on CarGurus and Auto Trader. Sometimes there's options, depending on the plan you have, to automatically feed these cars into Craigslist. So Craigslist sometimes is a catch-as-mitt for a lot of different places where people post cars, and that's why I like using it. So, but this car here, 1988 Lincoln Town Car, he goes on to say that this is a clean two-owner vehicle, shows 0 accidents or damage on a Carfax, 77,000 original miles, in excellent condition inside and out. We just took a 6-hour trip to Oklahoma and back. New brake rotors, calipers, and lines, new water pump, fuel pump, coolant, yada, yada, yada. And the velour interior is really beautiful. The original paint is in exceptional condition, and the car has got the power group and things like that. And has the 5.0 V8 engine, as we discussed. Thanks for looking, and he gives the full VIN so you can do your own test on it. So this is a nice ad by a dealer. Now he's asking $11,995, and you know, with inflation going on right now, you know, anything in the $10,000 mark, you know, sometimes is very affordable in our hunt for fun. And this car at $11,995 appears to be at least a decent asking price, and you know, we can take it from there. The Lincoln Town Car, what was that about? When I went on YouTube and I found this man that his name is EWJXN. He's got 22.4 thousand subscribers, and all he does is list all automobile ads on YouTube. So if you go to EWJXN and subscribe to his channel, that'd be great. And we're going to show a video that he has that presents the Lincoln Town Car in 1988.
The more you move up in the world, the less you're willing to compromise. And when you finally get to the top, you've earned the reward of a luxury car, the Lincoln Town Car. The luxury car that more and more people are turning to year after year after year. There's always room at the top for one more. Lincoln, what a luxury car should be.
Yeah, I remember that logo, you know, that name. Anyway, so if you were climbing that ladder and you got to the top rung, for me, maybe it was a Mercedes-Benz or something like that, but it could have been a Lincoln Town Car in 1988. But this car is really nice. Let's check out some photos and see if we can somewhat, not much to tear apart because this car appears to be very original. The photos are professionally done, so give him credit for that. Somebody was on a ladder to do this. So a nice view of the side of the car. All the seams look like it lines up. Bright work is there. Tinted glass was standard on this car, but he may have aftermarket tinted glass on the windshield. The wheels are correct. All the bumper strippings here, the filler inserts here are nice. The moldings on the side. Yeah, there's not much really to complain about this car. Everything looks super nice. He's got bright work on the bottom of the car. That's correct. All the window trims here. This looks really nice. I don't see anything wrong with the carriage top. He's got an old-fashioned phone antenna in the trunk lid, probably a hole, made there. The quarter panels look nice. It looks like an original car. I mean, from what I can see, and for $11,000 something, I'm thinking this car is definitely worth fairly close to that. Based on what I'm looking at on these photographs. So he gives some really nice photographs. Here's a beautiful shot of the door. Door looks all original. He's got all the stickers on there. Look at the striker here where the hinges are and all. The door panels are nice. There's no warping. There's no grab handles that are cracked or frayed. And here's your velour interior. It's very comfortable. It's got like pillow inserts. Nice colors, really nice colors. They match very well. The rubber stripping here looks great. The hinges and the strike plate here looks original. So, yeah, I'm all for this car. Look at this. Beautiful. Very nicely presented. Steering wheel looks great, and it has that leather-wrapped steering wheel that was standard with the Signature Series. And I always loved how the dashboard goes off at a bit of an angle, too. I thought that was very handsome, the way they designed it. Your air conditioning's there, and there's your premium sound system that came with the car as well. Pretty easy car to work on. I'm not sure if there was air shocks in these cars at this time. It may have air suspension. If they are, they're easy to work on because they're just a canister type suspension with a little air pump. But yeah, everything looks really nice. The rear looks nice. The rear seats look great. The carpets look original. Not much to complain about this car. Trunk area looks really clean. No rust or any type of staining in the carpet area here. So I'm thinking this is an extremely original car. And looking at the engine bay, the 5.0 liter V8 engine, as we know, is very reliable. Yeah, it's not much not to like. Tires look a little aged, so you're going to have to probably go for some tires. Undercarriage looks good. Needs new exhaust there. Now, the only thing he had mentioned was he changed the brake lines. So my only concern would be when somebody changes brake lines, and there could be rust in the brake lines, but it could be the brake lines that go just to the calipers, which is something that you would do. So I'm going to assume that this car has no rust because the quick shot from the undercarriage of the car doesn't appear to show rust. So at $11,995, with the condition that this car is in, I think it's worth his asking price. I mean, I don't normally say that, but I think $12,000 for this car is definitely worth the money, and whatever you can negotiate off that, all the better. So, yeah, a big fan of the Lincoln Town Car. 88 was a good, decent year. 2-owner car, 77,000 miles on Craigslist. Posted 4 days ago. If you go on Craigslist in Kansas City, type in 1988 Lincoln Town Car. This car should come popping right at you. If you're not a subscriber to our channel, you can just go right here on Rob's Car World, and where that little button is, you can hit the subscribe. We like to see you. You can give a thumbs up for the algorithm, so the algorithm is happy, and the video gets shared to more and more people. I want to thank you for joining me here. If you have any questions or comments on this car, please leave it in on the bottom, and I'll try to get to all those comments as soon as I can. Thanks for joining us again today. Have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow.